What's good, Irwin?
Laugh now, cry later, lucky streeter. Talk of the town every week. Full of vibes, never cold, bring the heater. Locking on the stream, yeah, with up on every media. Professor Moore till I quave like the streeter. Them are the talk of the town every week. Every screen.
Yeah, which is me, Cameron. All right. I know you're all upset with me because you've been away for a while. But we're back. You know what I mean? We wasn't in the country. Was tying up some loose ends in Dubai. Now we're here. We're here to deal with business now. You sight me? Here in the studio, we have someone. Can we get some unanswered questions? Especially me and the streets.
The streets though.
You guys.
So
we had to bring somebody with a lot of craft and a lot of knowledge to answer the questions. You know what I mean?
Put you up on
Here
game.
with us is Mr. Jack Foster.
Spelling name, if you can remember it. Spelling name.
Take out E from Jacquees, and this is how you spell it. Take out the E from your son name, and this is how you spell it. Good. Mr. Jack Foster.
Yeah.
How are you, sir?
Good. Good to be here.
Good to be here with the best. And we're here with Cornell, very special poet. 2 special persons in my midst. On my left is he, handicap special. You know what I mean? There's something wrong with you upstairs. But yes, we're going to talk about a lot to do with the aisle. You know, people in the country right now, a lot of companies, including Exxon.
A lot of unanswered questions. You know, some of you guys may not know because certain things I didn't know. It was brought to my attention and I was like, wow, why this message isn't being like filtered out to the streets so people could know, because people as they're bashing, you know, there's the them know lack of knowledge. So we got the boss, you know, for loyal, for enlighten y'all, for y'all get the knowledge and understand.
The Bible says lack of knowledge you shall perish.
Yeah, this is why they're perishing.
Because they know.
They don't know.
Like how me, you the perishing.
Yeah, the perishing were real.
You know what I mean? We think we teeth getting lash out and...
Telling you.
Anyways, so... Where exactly GGMC does? By the way, he's from GGMC.
Yeah.
After this here, I'm going to go into some talks to see...
If you get a goal.
You know what I mean?
If for real, watch those since he could give wow,
So GGMC don't produce gold.
You didn't man not coming out.
But what GGMC does do? I thought GGMC deal with gold.
Yeah, I know. So like that is the main thing.
Everything. Well, what's their role?
GGMC is a regulatory agency responsible. So now it was created by an act of parliament. It's the agency that is responsible for regulating all mining in Guyana. Any mining, be it gold, diamonds, bauxite, sand, any mining, oil and gas, GGMC is the agency responsible for regulating it, overseeing it and regulating it.
So
we personally, as an entity, don't engage in mining.
Oh,
so we don't mine gold.
So we
but y'all is mining gold, people mining the gold business.
That's our job.
What?
To regulate it, ensure that they follow the regulations and the mining laws.
So we could go and just take up any land just and come to you.
So we gotta come to you first. If I want to start doing gold mining, I gotta come to GGMC.
You gotta come to GGMC. GGMC has to give you a license or a permit to go and engage in mining, and only then you can actually start a mining process.
So how you go about getting the land now? Like,
it's an application process. You come in, you identify the area that you're interested in, you do the application. Once the application is favorable, meaning that it's not the area that you're interested in is not owned by anybody, it's not previously occupied. Once that is clear, then you can get access to the property. We give you a permit, and then you can engage in mining.
So hearing all the time about this lottery thing, I always wanted to know. Because people say, I gotta go and try your luck. So I want to know if it's actually like the lottery. There's a chance thing. You just you gotta pay for enter this lottery.
That's small as a nominal fee, a small fee.
Where's you
Just
smart?
to come.
You
smart.
You smart.
$10,000.
How much?
$10,000.
Yeah.
It's a small fee. And the fee is just to cover administrative costs. But what they do, the GGMC identifies parcels of lands in different mining districts. We got 6 mining districts. So in different mining districts, and these lands, we make sure it has some amount of mineral potential, meaning it got some gold in it. We know exactly how much. We don't know, but we know it got some gold in it. We know it has water because you need to get water to the mining, and we know you have access to the property or to the land. Once it has those 3 criteria, then we put it up for a lottery, and we same process, transparent. We have your name, the numbers for the lottery, the areas that they are pulled, and then whoever the lucky winners of those properties, they get access to it.
Wow. So where's the 6 mining area? This
Mining district 1 to 6.
Where's
1
the
to
si-
6.
where's the
It's
six?
different from your regional or your regions.
Oh, yeah,
It's
this why,
different.
yeah,
It's different from the 10 regions. Right?
Oh.
It's just areas that we classified
As-
now as a mining district 1 to 6.
Oh.
And the lottery is a mechanism which the government is using to give small miners a chance to own their own property, so that they don't have to go to somebody else's property and pay rent to work on the land.
Oh, you understand.
So it's an opportunity for them to get their own.
Oh, all right.
Well, it's
So,
like
If you want to get into mining, you can
Yeah,
join the next
if-
lottery.
if.
With gold prices
If.
over
I'm
$4,000.
telling you, we're there.
So you got
Plus
the
you are-
license and them thing. Oh, do the money, you know? Can't remember
You
you
just
got.
apply, but we can't
No,
tag
you-
the A. 'Cause we remember we
Gotta
not
apply, and
ordinary
once you're
people.
lucky,
Yeah.
We lucky.
you get an area.
We not ordinary people going through thing and out craft.
For real, bad.
Good.
Being get a body.
Get up.
Real gold we there for me.
Anyways, straight to the punch. Why we didn't? I want to say we's all reading this thing. Why the government didn't renegotiate the deal? Because here we getting 2%.
Yeah.
And you know why you
I
get
don't
2%.
know why you get
just hear
2%. They just hear 2% all the time, and them going away with this 2 from 100 how much left?
98.
98. You know what I mean?
So
There's a lack of understanding of the process.
Yeah.
So the 2% only refers to royalties. So let's talk about gold.
Yeah.
Every time you produce an ounce of gold, you have to pay royalties on it. For a small and medium scale, that's 5%. So 5% of the value of that gold has to go to the government as royalties. So this 2% that they're talking about is royalties from oil. Whatever is the value of it, 2% goes to the government as royalties. But it comes to, back to the point, renegotiation of a contract. Renegotiation by itself means you, the 2 parties that sign the contract, have to sit and come to a renewed agreement or a different agreement from the one that you signed. That's renegotiation, right? That is one aspect of it. The other aspect of it, in the short term, it might look like a feasible option to renegotiate the contract. But in the long term, it could become disastrous for the country.
Yeah.
Because investors would not want to see that as a nation and as a country, investor invests millions of US dollars in a business in the country. And every time the government changes, the new government wants to renegotiate a contract. That creates uncertainty. Now, if there's uncertainty in any investment climate or investment area, nobody wants to invest.
Yeah.
Because with investment, you need certainty. And that creates a level of uncertainty, which is not good for the nation. As a country, we're looking for investors to come together. So renegotiating a contract is not really an option because you're going to make it bad for you in the long run.
Yeah. People say change it. Yeah, I make one deal.
Exactly.
And now we all,
You make a deal, you make an arrangement, and now you want to change that arrangement going forward.
and to make the arrangement.
So it wasn't the current government. It was signed by the previous government. The new government is here. You can't go back and renegotiate that contract.
It's bad to be.
It's bad for business.
He can't be in that position because he like make deal, and if he see well aim working out, he's pull back.
Like they're for
So
pull back, bad.
I'm glad he in charge of this
So
country.
it's same thing painting your house.
Yeah.
You and your man agree to 320,000.
Yeah.
And after a while, your man come back and tell you, hey, you gotta get 600,000 here.
No, he tried to watch now. He tried to really take name, you know. But it's my boy, but what do he? I remember now he's wrong with the taste scam. He come with with the roof now. Here you know. Hey boy, this thing taking time. There's a craft.
I don't tell you
What's
man
that?
lying.
This thing taking time, boy. Then I'm like, hey, you think taking real time? I say, yo, man, you look good. Same money get. Yes.
It's not a good idea for the country to renegotiate the contract.
Yeah.
It's bad for investment.
How does the government account for oil revenues?
So what we call lifts. Every time oil is extracted and shipped, we call it a lift, right? Every time we're paid for a lift, the funds or the monies from that lift goes directly to the Natural Resources Fund. It doesn't go to an account that is controlled by the ministry or any. It goes directly to the Natural Resources Fund. The Natural Resources Fund is governed by an act, and that act specifies how you can access money from that Natural Resources Fund. It has to go through a budgetary process, which means every year when you got budgets, it has to go through that budgetary process, which means it is scrutinized in the parliament. So everybody in parliament, both the government and the opposition, knows exactly when that money is being spent,
And
how it's being spent, and what it is going to be spent on.
Oh.
So they ain't got no one man or two men or can take money out from the Natural Resources Fund.
So with this royalty now, if we getting 2% royalty, what we getting? How much money we getting? Or how much? Well, me not understand. The royalties
So
we getting.
that's royalties. Forget the royalties. We have a 50% profit sharing, meaning whatever profit is made out of the oil operations, 50% comes to the government and 50% goes to the company. Now everybody thinks the company is just Exxon. That's not the company. There's Exxon, there's Hess, and there's CNOOC. It's 3 companies combined together, right?
Oh, combined
Into one.
Okay, it's only
So the
Exxon is just the operator.
So the 50% boss in between all of them.
The 50% is splitting in 2.
Oh.
We are getting 25% as the government of Guyana, and the companies are getting the next 25%. They will have their own way of sharing that, but they're getting 25%, right? But we got to be careful. We're getting 50% of profit. Now, we have to pay, in the current agreement, we pay 75% of oil that is extracted as repayment of investment that was done. Now, why is that? Why is that important? Guyana and the government of Guyana, the people of Guyana, never invested $1 into oil exploration. Never. The government never put a cent into oil exploration.
The year panel like though.
These people, these companies have come and expended billions of US dollars
You got paid
into
back.
exploring. Exactly. They took all the risk. When nobody was taking a risk, they took all the risk. Now, if they had not found any oil,
They lost.
they lost. Got nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
The government could sit back. We didn't lose anything.
So
They took the risk.
invest.
They invested their money. Now, obviously, if somebody invests money into an operation,
paid
You got paid.
you got to
them back.
recover their investment. So the contract says 75% of everything that is coming out of that operation goes towards repaying the costs.
Just like it when you don't pay
And
them,
the
man.
25, exactly. Exactly.
You don't pay them, it's Dubai, man.
Bingo by.
And that
You alone want about
25% that is
5%.
left is what is split.
You
And
know
that's
what?
it. That's what we got to think about going forward. When that investment is repaid, everything that is coming out of there is split 50-50.
Proper.
So for now, if 100 barrels of oil are extracted, 75 barrel goes to the repayment of the investment. That next 25 that is left, 12.5 barrels come to the government, 12.5 barrel goes to the companies. That's how it's split, right? So that's part of the contractual arrangements right now. There are 0 taxes that are being paid by the company right now. Again, it's not the ideal situation, but it is what it is. Going forward,
Things change.
it will change. All agreements will have different makeup inside. So instead of 75% repayment, the repayment will be 65%. It gives you a bigger share to split in profit while you're repaying what was expended. So you'll have a 35% now to split between the government and the companies. The royalties will now be 10% and not 2%. And the taxes will move from 0 to 10%. So those are more benefits for
More
the government
benefits.
of Guyana and the people of Guyana.
Well,
At the year panel, because people might want to know, all right, these people are to invest their money for start the exploration. They might want to know why we didn't save up the money to do it. By the year upon it, I don't know if it's true. Which it is true. Now, if the government they say, all right, we can start saving money to explore oil. How long would it take? That might take
years.
10, 15, 20 years. The way this war going, nobody, we might move away from fuel.
You don't need me here.
You know what I mean? Because we done gone to solar, this, solar.
Exactly.
So I feel if we wait on the government for save up money now, people would have done gone away from, we think it want to make sense in the ground.
No, you're on point.
So that's it. To take it now and we get what we could get
We're
from
moving away, the world is moving away from fossil fuels and going to more renewable energy, hydro, wind, solar, renewable energy. Now, the period in which you can continue to extract oil and benefit from it as a nation and as a people, the window is closing. When that window closes, you won't be able to sell oil. The best thing to do is to extract, explore, and exploit it as quickly as possible. Get the benefits so you can develop the country, develop the people, and get that over as quickly as possible. So you can't wait to get the money that you want to do the investment.
All right. So you say to people like Cornell, when feel like he seeing the full benefit of this oil money, yeah, you might feel well, was like just a lot of things doing, nothing really going on for you as a normal man. You know what I mean?
But he already made the point. What happens when we finish repaying that 75% that we're doing every year?
Stick the in his money.
Because listen, if you're benefiting, when you're seeing this transformative change within this country with all of the infrastructure development and everything that is going on, this budget for 2025, 33% of this budget is from the Natural Resources Fund, approximately 33%. This is what we're managing to do, or the government is managing to do, with only 50-50 sharing of that 25%. Out of 25%, this is what they're managing to do. Imagine when we move to a point of 100% of what is produced is shared equally between the company and the government of Guyana. We are fortunate through prudent thinking and planning and everything by the policymakers in that we have moved as a country from exploration to producing 650,000 barrels of oil per day in less than 10 years. Unprecedented. Never been done before. Never been done before.
No way in the world.
Never been done before. We are now shown to different countries who are now trying to produce oil, follow the example of Guyana.
I just want to tell you, boy.
Follow the
Guyana is a
example of
blessed land.
So like for you think it's a good idea for like sharing information is a big deal. Like for be more transparent in future. You wouldn't think they should give me partner at least 2% of the shares so keep people updated on what's going on.
2% of the oil,
Yeah,
oil revenue.
share. But at least keep people, let people know
We
what
might
kind
go
of
renegotiate your contract.
Yeah, well, you Q a 1%.
you care 1%
Give you a
for come on video and take out picture. Take out picture with everybody in them thing. All right. How is the oil revenue tracked? How y'all is track them? I mean, if people are that lashing we part.
We always have a representative from the Guyana Revenue Authority, the Environmental Protection Agency, the Guyana Geology and Mines Commission. They're all on the rig 24/7. They're out there all the time. Every lift is recorded. We have a digital dashboard that is managed on a national level, real time. So we're seeing everything that is happening. So we know exactly what is produced, what is shipped at any point in time.
I hear a talk in a time. I don't know. I just tell you I hear that the more you bore oil or suck it out or whatever you do, the country
It's damaging it.
the
But here a panel to
the
that.
country and just does somebody say
Just not charge on
just gonna sink and
I
they gonna move
used
out.
to be afraid, but after you see these people come in and build these big hotels in town. I know them ain't gonna waste their money for coming a country, a producing country, and invest all them millions of dollars.
Close to the sea.
Close to the sea for build hotel and know it can sink. So I don't know this cap.
This panel.
But this panel. Now I know too, as a dry isle that is put, I think it's a cement, I don't know, some substance that is replaced with the isle.
Because
so
of
nothing
pressure.
really don't happen. So as they
And this is
dry out
150 miles offshore of Guyana, right? Not anywhere close to Guyana. You can't see the rig. It's 150 miles offshore of Guyana.
But it's Guyana.
Yeah, it's
this
Guyana.
guy, I know.
That's our waters.
But away from me.
That's
She
our,
big, man.
that's our waters.
So as they dry out the isle, is put in something to replace the isle.
Oh,
It's
God,
like-
I know the news get me frightened. Kind of my boy, yeah, thing. Them just drying it out, just how we sink. And then you see flood come, rain coming in place, flooding out. I used to study. I used to hear.
Yeah, people talking all kind of thing.
You ever hear something like that?
What?
No, I never come across the aspect. of that.
Why?
But it can't make sense. If there's a case, then you're telling me that oil under everything that Guyana and Georgetown and everything is oil underneath you. That make more sense.
And then why when
Make a joke, you laugh at
and
knowledge.
then when the government know when the government now planting them mangrove now in the sea there, they make
Sea
it get
defense.
more frightened. I say we here to get
Mangrove is a natural sea defense.
Yo.
Yeah, I know.
Natural sea defense.
Since growing up, I know they're talking about it. It's good. Protect the mangroves.
Yeah,
because the
yeah.
mangroves protect you.
It breaks the force of the wave.
Yeah.
So it's a natural sea defense.
So when I see them start planted right through now, I say, what? Can't be gone by with this here. But, you know, they just, nothing major.
Lack of knowledge.
Lack of knowledge, you go
Lack of
perish.
knowledge. God, the thief in the money. The thief in this.
And you remember, the current contract that everybody's referring to
Yeah.
is only for one block, the Stabroek block.
Oh.
That is only one block offshore. You have
See-
4 other blocks. You have the Kaitshore, you have the Kanji, you have 2 other blocks. I can't recall the names. But there's 4 other blocks out there, including the Kaitshore block. So that agreement or contract only refers to everything produced in this block.
Stabroek block.
Stabroek block. All the other blocks will be a different contract.
Oh.
It's not for every single oil producer in this
So we
country.
could go 90-10 all can we get money.
The agreements that goes out here now will be for different agreements and different conditions. That is only for the Stabroek block.
You just with the Stabroek block. Still get 3 more.
And remember, nobody wanted to
more.
come. 4 more. Nobody wanted to come to take the risk to invest and explore in Guyana.
Oh.
Now we know what we have.
So you think that they didn't know our leaders, so to speak, they know we got oil all the time?
There's always the potential. There was always the potential.
Guyana bless you know.
Always the potential. We have our neighbors,
I
Trinidad,
know
we
so-
have Venezuela, we got Suriname. They all have oil. So there was
Because you know in the
always
streets,
the potential for us. to have oil.
hearing bars and shopping, they hear people, but I'm not that long. Right? But I'm not that long. He's saving it by the remember now growing up, he was hearing them things. So I just, ask it.
The people know it they long and they never trouble it.
Yeah.
But you gotta know for sure. That's
gotta
why the
know for sure.
exploration. It's not just saving to get the money. You gotta get the technology to do the drilling and exploration that is required. So
And if you decide to save and do them thing, but you don't get flying car and them thing no.
can't do it.
Oh, can I do it?
We couldn't wait
How long you
to
want to wait
save
to get
money,
the
to invest. Because time is crucial.
Yeah.
And then we would have to pay them same people why I said the money now will come
Time
and
is
work with
crucial.
we.
So remember now, you pay them all the time since it. You don't you can like say how long more we got for done pay them.
No, so no. Every time the repayment figures,
Yeah.
the investment figures, is not just them pulling it out of a hat and say, hey, this is the amount of money government got to pay us back. They will submit their expenditures. It is reviewed by the government until the government agrees and says, hey, this is the sum we are agreeing to. Until that sum is agreed, it does not go into what we call the cost bank, meaning this is the sum that we have to repay. Very soon, we will finish repaying for some of the investment that was done.
Oh, so it
Very
close.
soon.
You know?
And then you have a bigger profit sharing now for the people of the country.
You know? For the people of the country. That means me and you.
And if you think what we can do now, what the government can do now is a lot, wait until you see when they got full 50-50 of everything that comes in. Then you can see development.
2% for me and you, so that automatically means 48% for the government, boy.
And plus, we there on the forefront, so we could get a
2%, boy.
You know what I
We
mean?
need with a 2%
Lay
money.
it up, on the down low.
Why?
You need to ask you something.
Yeah.
The question really want to ask you.
Why do you want to ask you? Oh. It's even.
Eh?
It's even.
I think
Or the
something
crumbs.
like the crumbs.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That mean if we don't talk about it. We remember people used to say, man, exactly, with all the money, crumbs we get in,
Yeah.
we going on for we nothing going on.
But like earlier, you were saying you wanted to get into mining,
Yeah.
right? Let's just say the two of you decide to get into mining.
No, we get it in. We get it in.
He gets the
Plus,
property.
We gotta
right?
get money for getting them. Just
Well,
with
here now.
10,000.
Yeah.
Let's just say you get the property.
Yeah.
You don't have the money to go and buy the equipment, do the exploration and everything on the mining property, right? Let's say you get 12,000 acres of land.
Yeah.
You know nothing about mining. You don't have any equipment, so you get an investor to come.
Walk up
The investor bring all the money, all the experience, everything, and start mining. You don't expect that the investor will want to be repaid for his investment that he undertook.
Yeah, obviously.
Plus
thing.
some nice, maybe.
So whilst you're making a profit, some of the money that you're making from the goal got to go back to pay the investor, and some you are going to split. Same thing with the oil contract. Some of the money has to go back to repaying them. So when you see you're getting a small portion of it as a profit, you might want to think it's crumbs. Company getting the big hug of it. But that's not true. It's just what the situation
Just that
requires.
we broken and we ain't got
At
money
this
for
point in
invest.
time, because you want to make sure you capitalize on extracting this oil as quickly as possible, get as much revenue from it as possible, so that when the time comes that oil is no longer a commodity that will be traded internationally, when that time comes and you can't produce oil anymore, all right, at least you have a start to continue the development of the country, to make sure people's lives are enriched and gets better as it goes forward. You have to capitalize on it now.
Can't capitalize.
Well,
Those when people getting rich first.
So it's not that you're getting crumbs. It's just that 75% has to go to repay the investor. 25% is
You
split
understand the
50-50.
part.
but when
People should understand
when
the
you
part.
going same thing with the mining with me. Ni. Maybe you gotta go there with money.
You gotta get money.
You gotta get
to
money.
start.
Start.
I like
No, you
how
just gotta get the application
the
fee.
10,000.
The
10,000
applica-
alone.
This is a lottery,
Oh,
so
this
you
is
just
a
gotta get the
You
lottery.
maybe if you're somebody.
You want to- no, we
And we
get
hope
more
you're
people.
successful.
We get people.
Yeah.
We got about 3 people already willing.
So we did-
remember people is there for help.
What?
Look out for we. Remember Eagle look out for we. We get
Yeah.
people look out for we. Well, when we get we land come speaking, it's fate.
Yeah.
Stick it into power.
I speaking it.
Yeah.
I never start million until I start calling myself a millionaire in this country. Right?
Yeah,
Yes,
buddy.
I'm speaking it today. We then give you a 2% when they renegotiating the deal. Speaking it into power too. So we get people to invest.
Bye.
What you had.
Just we 10 grand we gotta get for the fee.
Just with 10,000. You put 7, I put 3.
Q can sponsor you.
Q will sponsor it. Then you make your money. You know what I mean? But we wanted this. I think we cleared a lot.
Yeah.
You're supposed to open your eyes on what was going on. At least you know another 2% we get in. 2% is royalties. You know what I mean? Like how now my man in the street is collect royalties from a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? It's just royalties. And how much we getting currently?
2% we get it.
Yeah, they 2% royalties, but besides us, I'm at 12% or something.
10% is going to
Yeah.
be for the future contracts. Plus, you'll get 10% in taxes. The company will have to pay taxes. Same 50-50 profit sharing, but it's going to be a bigger
No, the
part.
now, not the future, the now.
The now
The
is
2%
2%.
royalty,
50-50 profit sharing.
50-50 profit share.
Yeah. That's
25 per week, 25 for them, for they boss it up. Oh.
Remember, it's 3 companies.
It's 3
But
companies.
they only ain't
You only get
You only hear it externally.
we get in.
Yeah.
25%. All right.
You think you got anything that we ain't touch on that you'd want the public to know? That you anything?
So, a lot of people are not aware of how the oil and gas sector works, or even the mining sector. And they tend to listen to persons who are ill-informed or misinformed, and they treat it as though those are the facts.
Yeah, I was once one of them persons.
So the best person to reach out to have those kind of questions answered
Somebody with
is
the
the agency. Reach out to the agency. Reach out to the Ministry of Natural Resources. Check our website. Check our posts. We keep pushing information out all the time to edify and educate people. This is what is happening in the country. Because ultimately what happens in the country impacts on both you and me. Right? Reach out to the people who are the custodians of the information and let them guide you.
Yeah, you know.
All right.
Reach out to the people if you want my business. Don't call me and I say yo. Reach out to the agency.
Or we could go on a payroll if people reach out to we. Remember, we got to think about making money all the time. If people ain't getting onto them, they could get onto we. We could be an arm of the government. Yeah, I want to know certain thing, contact we. We can liaison with them, get certain information related to y'all. This big money. You say, man, there's a money there right there.
Man, just thinking business all the time.
Yeah.
He thinking business. He thinking business.
This is the all the time. Money we have for make money. You want your own airline?
Must.
Go to tell you. You want your own airline, Q want your own airline, E want me driver want your own airline / security. You know what I'm saying? So at least y'all learned a lot. I learned a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At least me gonna bother with the nice. No. I know what's going on. I know what's gonna happen in the future. For we be looking nice. You know what I mean? People might say just wanted the people getting money. But I know it's gonna benefit everybody. They might say the money just building road and it benefiting everybody. When you build road and you go till so, the new roads opening new lands, new houses and schools and them things could go right there. You know what I mean?
The role of the government is to provide the enabling infrastructure for private sector and businesses to develop, which is roads, education, internet, that kind of connectivity. Make sure that that is present so that the regular man, the businessman, can continue to do his business in a better environment. So roads will benefit everybody. It reduces the cost of transportation. It reduces how you would have to move from point A to point B in terms of time. Time is money.
Do that a lot,
So
man.
people might say they can't eat roads.
Me know when last I see traffic by West Side, bitch. I come, you know
It
what?
helps.
And also left me out 4:30 in the morning if I go walk. Now I left me out 6 o'clock. 6:30 if I reach 7 o'clock. And I reach.
You got schools, you got hospitals, you got all these things being developed.
Yeah.
Comes out from the budget. 33% of which comes from the oil
And
and
then,
gas funds.
then the next thing too, people think, well, all right, is all the oil money they're using to do certain things. And I heard the boss mentioned that, well, it's just a portion of the oil money
Portion.
was used in the budget. The rest is from the other
rest is
resources
from-
and different revenues that the country is bringing in. So yeah, I don't feel well. All right. It's Yale money doing all of these things. It's just 100%.
33% was used in the last budget.
Was used in the
But
last
you raise a
budget.
good point. Outside of oil, what we call a non-oil economy, the non-oil economy for this country has grown over the last 2 years. Grown. So the government is not putting all of its eggs in the oil basket and possibly suffer the Dutch disease, as they call it. You're not. Every sector is being developed so that it can contribute to the national economy on its own. So it's not just focus on oil.
Not just,
Not just a focus on oil.
I mean, I think for when the oil done, if people stop use oil, what gonna happen? Money done. So they invest in this good. This good.
Right? And you still got the spin-off of oil production, which is the gas to energy project that is being done in Wales.
Yeah.
And that project comes on stream, and it's not a dream. Foundation, everything is being casted. They're working on it.
Yeah,
when that
see what
comes
guys-
on
I was
stream,
there the other day.
good. You expect to have your
long though.
electricity costs cut by
Cut.
50%.
Yeah.
50%
Plus
less
you see
black.
them, yeah?
Plus,
Less black.
it's more
outlet.
stable and reliable electricity. Now, once it's stable, it's reliable, and it's cheap, those three factors, now you will find a blossoming of your manufacturing sector. People can start to produce in Guyana because electricity is cheap now.
People ain't got teeth like
It's
no
stable.
more.
It's reliable, so they can start to produce.
People
You don't
still
know. You no longer have to buy stuff from overseas and import it into the country. You can produce it right here in Guyana.
Yeah.
So the economy is set to grow.
Exactly.
Well, to continue to grow.
Car and them things we start making, or never know.
You got Ford already got dealership here. What stops them when we have the new gas energy project to come down and set up a manufacturing plant here?
More
Nothing
more
stops them.
revenue for the country.
Earlier,
And once you could start manufacturing, you save on your US going out to pay for imports to come in.
Spending right here.
right here.
Money
man.
spending right here. You don't have
Everything
to spend
there,
overseas
man.
to import.
Well,
Yeah, no.
well, at least I learn a lot. I learn a lot. I know man, Freddie, a wise friend, learn a lot from Mr. Jack.
Jack.
It's like
Jack
name got
Foster.
Q in it, you know. Yeah,
French.
French.
Bonjour. Bonjour me. Good night. Bonjour me.
Hello?
Hello.
Bon night, bon night, bon night, bon night. There's French.
There's Portuguese.
There's Portuguese. Oh, that's not what we're Jack about. So yeah,
All right, guys.
this is it.
We came to the end of this segment. We know y'all learn a lot. You know what I mean? We can talk about the arm of the government later. So we can continue relaying information to y'all. You know what I mean? Money, yeah, you know, the money in your friend pocket, you know. Then I get money, I get money, you know. The friend I get money, you know, you get like a little left the work and BB body girl and everything, you know what I mean? So we came to the end of this segment. Once again, big up GGMC, big up Mr. Jack, big up Shutter Studio, big up the man Orwin behind the controls, Orwin Visuals.
Big up,
You know what I mean?
big up Kilo, who's
Big up
working hard at
Kilo.
Shutters.
Big up one Scooks, never two.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the government of Guyana got a lot of plans for y'all. Don't worry, you know what y'all did. Remember, he's a normal flat foot man like everybody else. Everybody can benefit. You know what I mean? So, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment where y'all think. Once it's positive, don't leave any negative comments. It's yeah, bye. You don't cruel y'all, bye. You know what I mean? Thank you very much. We out.